Hey guys, me Dave. It's November 22nd, 2022, so it's Tuesday night. So I thought I'd do a video. I'm not on the computer tonight, I'm on my tablet, so I'm just sitting here drinking coffee and hoping I can sleep tonight. They start torturing me at 4:30 in the morning to me and my feet itch every night, you guys. Um, I'm gonna get fed up here pretty soon. It's just gonna happen. But so they're making my feet itch every single night. So I slept quite a bit today, actually, trying to recover because they tortured me from 4:30 until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Make my feet itch, of course, and stuff. And so that's what's going on with me. I'm sure you guys heard of Desiree Foley. On her channel, Desiree Foley, it's called, YouTube channel. She did an interview with John Hall, Dr. John Hall. I didn't see it yet. I'm gonna watch it in a little bit here. Um, Boy, he looks like he lost weight. He looks like he's been through hell. Lost a little weight, and he looks older now. These doctors they're friends with these fake TIs. You guys, Desiree Foley is not a real TI. Ella's not a real TI. Dr. Matt's not a real TI. Derek's not a real TI. He goes on and on and on, and they're friends with these doctors, Dr. Duncan and Dr. Hall. I don't know why they're friends with these people. If it's just easier to be friends with somebody like that than a real TI, maybe it's difficult to be friends with a real TI, but it's easier to be friends with fake TIs in the community. That made a name for themselves. They made a name for themselves in the community, and they're not real TIs at all. They're full of shit. They don't look like TIs. They're not kept up all night. They're not on medications. They're not in psych ward. They're not going through anything. They're all nice and pretty and everything else, and their hair's done, and they got a job, good job, and all this stuff. Oh, my tongue didn't stop. And oh my gosh, it's all fake. I don't know why these doctors are friends with all these fake people. But so remember, guys, not all of us have a hive mind team, but some of us, a lot of us do have a hive mind team. And they got people hooked up to our brains. Remember that, you guys. They got people hooked up to our brains. Not nice people. Sociopaths, psychopaths, hooked up to our brains. I believe with their evil minds, that's how they're teaching the supercomputer how to be evil. Now, I know some people say that we're teaching the supercomputer how to be evil. How are we teaching the supercomputer how to be evil when we're not doing anything evil? I think they're using these perps to make the supercomputer evil. I think they're using child molesters. I think they're using rapists. I think they're using drug addicts and sociopaths and psychopaths. And they're hooked up to the supercomputer, and they're hooked up to us. And they use these people to heterodyne us, try to get us to do things. Just like when they made me cut my neck. They made me cut my neck by heterodyning me. They put the urge in me to cut myself. And they would say, I feel a suicide attempt coming on. How they do that is they got a psychopath hooked up to me, hooked up to my brain. And the guy really does have to feel suicidal in order to put those feelings onto you. And that's how they did that. So they use evil people in these programs, and they're doing all kinds of things behind the scenes that we don't even know about. I've seen some things in my programs, you guys. I seen some things in my program they showed me, and they're not using very nice people in my program. In these programs, a lot of our programs, even Romola D. They're doing some things to her and stuff that they do to some of us others. And stuff. So. But we do have, if you have a hive mind team and you have V2K and they do talk to you live a lot of times, then you probably have a hive mind team. Mine was live a lot of times, and stuff. And, they were talking to me. We were having a conversation. It wasn't all chatterbox, So that's about it. That's about that. Other than that, not much going on. I'm just sitting here drinking coffee and hanging out, and I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. Who knows? I'll probably end up in the hospital soon. I'm sure it's gonna happen. These guys don't stop until you go. Um, you know, um, the the last time I was in there, they cut them off for a year and a half. So maybe this time it'll be permanent. I don't know what's gonna happen. But anyway, I suppose I'll cut this off, you guys. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later.